Ocon gives me a squeeze, and so does Sebastian Vettel. On Ocon, oh my god, that's a front wing gone. That's an entire front wing gone. Let's cut to the chase. A new patch has dropped. We now have the white Red Bull, we have Imola, and a bunch of other stuff, which I'll cover in a future video. But for now, we're going to focus on today's one, which is going to be a first challenge around the new Imola circuit in the updated Red Bull livery. So let's jump into it. If you guys like the sound of that, leave a like, subscribe for more. I'm going to have plenty of content coming out. It really helps me if you can do that for me. And yeah, let's get into it. Here we are then, in the F1 game, in the menu, and we're going to jump into a quick race. Grand Prix F1 2021, and we are going to select Imola. Here it is, the brand new circuit. Of course, we had Portimao last month, and we've now got Imola, which I'm very, very excited about. As you guys may know, I'm a retro F1 fan. I've been watching for nearly 20 years, so for me, this is a track that is very close to my heart and one that I love. And to go with it, not just all the cars, by the way, every single one has been updated with liveries, you know, in terms of sponsors and stuff, but we have the white Bull. So let's do a race. Let's select the Red Bull. We're going to go with... We'll go with Perez for this one because Max Verstappen's AI is faster. So we'll go for Sergio for this race. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to jump in. I've not done a single lap, by the way. I've done nothing at all. I do know the Imola layout off by heart. So I'm just going to jump into it and hope that I can drive fast. So assist everything off as always. We'll do qualifying format one shot so that I can do an invalidation. So I'll start from the back. We're going to do a 25% race for this one, as that's all the time I have right now. Weather-wise, we're going to go for... I'll go clear just for this one. We'll keep it simple. Realistic start time, forecast perfect. Rules and flags on, corner cutting, strict, part for May on, safety car on, and AI difficulty 110. And then we've got car damage on simulation as well, fuel mode on hard. And that should do it. Right, let's jump into it.
It's time to hit the track then as we embark upon another round of thrilling Formula One racing here at Imola. Welcome to the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. A lap of Imola, anti-clockwise of course, unlike most of the Formula One circuits, will take our drivers around 3.1 miles of track. 19 turns, 9 right-handers and 10 left. Drivers will need to be precise at the hairpin at turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time on that stretch. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. And it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
From the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Norris, Daniel Ricciardo and Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Gasly and Yuki Tsunoda, Vettel, Ocon, Lance Stroll and Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Russell, Nicholas Latifi and Mick Schumacher, Mazepin and Sergio Perez completes our grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Well, here we are then on the grid, P20 and last place for the race. You've seen the intro rundown, and I'm very excited about this one because I just love this track so much. Portugal, Portimao, they were a great surprise and a revelation, but for me, I grew up watching F1 race around here, so for me, this is one of those kind of core F1 tracks for me. But anyway, for this race, we're going to go for the alternate strategy, of course, as you'd expect, starting from P20. It's only a 25% race, so we need to make sure we're aggressive and we make the overtakes count. Now, one thing I want to mention is in this update, they've also revised how setups work. So the setup I'm running for this race is as follows: 811 wings, 90, 55 differential, right, left, and then 0 to 9 on the camber and toe, 171727 on the suspension, brakes 150. It seems like with this patch we've gone back to the kind of F1 2020 style brakes, so we're no longer braking on 56 or 55 bias, we're back down to 50, 51, so bear that in mind. Tyre pressures, I'm going to go quite bold. I'm going to go mid on the fronts and then 3/4 of the way on the rears, especially because we're on the medium. So yeah, with that said, we're looking good to go, so let's jump into it. Leave a like if you're excited. Let's try and smash over 1,000 likes in this video, and subscribe for more, and yeah, let's get the race underway. Right, let's do this. Hopefully, we make it a good one. 5 lights are on. And we're underway. Not the best start, but we'll take it. It's good enough. Let's see what happens. It's a very narrow track, so I'm expecting a bit of chaos, to be honest, from the AI as we go for the first chicane. Where do I go? Where do I find the space? It's all a bit of a lottery right now. Let's see, we've got Latifi and Giovinazzi. They're going quite aggressively into the Radiante Alta. I'm just trying to pick my spots and see if I can make something happen. Oh, that's contact. I think Schumacher may have lost a bit of wind on the back of his teammate. We're going to go around the outside of the Tosa hairpin. Can we have a look at Mazepin here into Piratella? Around the outside we go. Nice, there we go. Got both Haas cars out of the way. 3 wide up ahead, and there's contact. As I think Latifi ran into the back of Raikkonen there. AI seemingly quite aggressive on this opening lap. I think we've got some more damaged cars up ahead. Easy does it through the chicane. Struggling for traction, but we may still be within range here for a cheeky little dive bomb on Giovinazzi maybe. Up the inside, coming through. I think we're going to see a few cars in the pits this lap. Yep, I can see one in the distance. Here we go, using the battery onto lap 2, getting the run on Kimi. We're going to commit to the outside into turn 1. Let's see if we can make it work on the brakes. Around the outside. Oh my god. Wow, that was close. I had to just get out of that completely. Kimi coming back for more here. We're going to just completely shut the door on him there. That was close with Latifi. My god. He had contact with Russell. We're up to P15, by the way. Looks like a Mercedes' pit, so that may have been either Bottas or Hamilton. What a crazy start to the race, though. Seems like the AI are super aggressive here. You can see on the minimap the lead pack have actually completely pulled away already. So not ideal for the last of first challenge, but let's get the pressure on Latifi here. Meanwhile, a bit of debris on track there as we make our way through Acqua Minerale. I think we might be able to get Latifi here if we can nail the chicane. On the brakes, easy does it. Traction wasn't great, but Latifi doesn't have a slipstream, so we can have a look at this. Up the inside. Beautiful. Lovely. Right. DRS now enabled, lap 3, and we're P14 in this race. Let's keep going. Hamilton pits.
DRS is now enabled.
And so does Lando Norris as well. I can't tell that's damage.
Yellow flag.
And now we've got a yellow flag as well.
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Sonoda.
Some information on Sonoda. They're retiring from the race.
What a race. We're P11 already, guys.
Okay, clear.
Both Mercs have had to pit because of damage. I'll tell you what. This is crazy so far. Look at this battling up ahead between Russell, Stroll. Looks like that's Gasly in there as well. The Ferraris. Everyone's just going at it. I'm going to try and save a bit of battery if I can because we're going to need it. But this track is providing the action already here. We're only 3 laps in. Let's keep the pressure on though. Verstappen fastest lap. He's out front by himself now. He's got nobody with him, so he can do his own thing. So let's see if we can try and get near Max this race. Meanwhile, we're going to just stay in the DRS train here. Let's see what happens into turn 1. There might be some too wide here with some of the AI cars. No, it looks like everyone's going to be relatively well behaved. I love this though. It feels so good to drive, man. I'm just trying to learn the lines and see what curbs are nice curbs to use and which ones you want to kind of stay off right now. It feels pretty consistent, I'm not going to lie, which I'm happy about. But let's see how this progresses. Right now though, look at this, we're looking at some decent points already. I think the undercut could be a good option. Again, overcut could be strong as well. If a lot of cars kind of stay together and pit at the same time, then maybe the overcut's a better option. So we'll be looking at our strategy here because we need to clear this blockade of cars quite quickly. So we'll see how this pans out. Right now, I'm just trying to see if I can get a bit closer to Stroll. This might be our opportunity. It seems like this is the spot. I get close under braking to the chicane, especially when the AI are running in a bit of a train. And then we try and get the run. But even this time, I don't think I'm close enough to Sir Lancelot the first to really get close enough here. But I'll tell you what, if we can nail this exit, we may have a look on the straight. That's good. That's very nice. Here we go.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Confirmed.
I mean, there's literally nothing different to the strategy I was already on. Around the outside of Stroll. Oh, that's a bit of a tricky one there. Yellow flag.
Green flag.
Another one. Not sure what for. Nobody seems to have retired, so we'll keep going. That was a bit of a ropey move there, but the way Stroll, you know, went over those curbs, I thought he was going to run to the side of me, so I had to leave some space. P10 right now, though. Russell, P9 in the Williams. Oh my god, it's kicking off up ahead between Sainz and Vettel. There's a bit of debris flying off there. Not sure who that was, but we're going to go through the gap. Ocon gives me a squeeze, and so does Sebastian Vettel. On Ocon, oh my god, that's a front wing gone. That's an entire front wing gone. Oh my god, I've got Stroll here. I'm being pinched by the Aston Martins. It's all gone crazy. Ocon without a front wing. Oh my goodness me. Somehow we've survived. And
there's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
that is insane. Have I got any damage?
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Yeah, no shit, Jeff. There was an incident on track. My god. Ocon's front wing just blew up, and Russell was now P7. Okay, we're clearing this traffic now, so we've only got 2 cars to go after all that chaos. So let's see. Russell right now is well over the back of Sainz. I wonder if Sainz has some minor front wing damage. We're closing in though. This Red Bull feels fast. I think Sainz is in trouble. So we could get Russell here. It could be the cheeky little 2-for-1 special. Sainz pits with wing damage. And now we're going to try and clear George. Here we go. I'm running out of ERS. So we've got 10%. But we're now going to crucially get into some clean air as we race down towards turn 1. And there we go. We've done it. P6 already. What an insane first 7 laps. Right, let's see what kind of pace we have in clean air. Can we get back into this race? I'm going to try to not use any battery because we've got nothing left. So let's try and find some pace. And this is where I'm going to start to lean on the tyres, lean on the car performance, and see how good this track really is. Personal best by 3/10.
Window open. Let's box this lap.
Let's see what happens in terms of the pit window. I'll see what our pace is like this lap, and I'll make a decision if we pit or not.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
We're going to pit this lap because Verstappen hasn't pit yet. He's staying out, so to avoid having issues, we're just going to pit and get out of the way. I have no idea where the pit entry line is. I can just about see the board, so we've managed to at least time that correctly. Only Alonso has pit, so this could be a bit of an undercut really on the cars ahead.
Go now.
We didn't get held as well. Not many cars are pitting, so this could be a blessing in disguise. Bottas is going to go through. He's already pit, so that is 4th position right now. And so is Norris, I believe. So they both maybe didn't have damage to this pit really early, it looks like, off the soft tyre. But let's push. We've got a nice bit of clear track now.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
We've got a little bit of a battery charge back now because of that pit lane phase. So now it's time for the soft tyres, boys. Let's see what we can do on these. And I think we need to at least get our fastest lap, surely. Now the remaining cars are pitting, so let's see where we are. I think there might still be a few more cars yet to pit. We go purple in sector 3. There's Russell. He's gone for the hard tyre, which is interesting, but we're now back up to P9 for now. Let's see how many more places we can gain on this lap. Oh, that felt good. Oh, I'm loving this. Let's see if this is going to be our fastest lap or not. Yes, it is. 15.8. No purple sectors, but good enough pace. There's at least 4 cars just going for the first chicane, so let's see if we can make some progress. and catch after them. That wasn't so good through there that time. Let me check my tyre temps. Oh wow, could have gone a lot higher, to be fair, on the tyre pressures. I went way too safe. Could have probably maxed them out, in fairness. That would have given us a lot more pace. Here we go. They're battling up ahead. Leclerc's got the short straw and has lost out massively to multiple cars. Let's see if we can put some pressure on. Maybe he's got some damage. Who knows? I think he's in a bit of trouble here. He's not able to keep up with the cars ahead, so...
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I think Leclerc's got damage, so we're going to be passing him shortly. We're flying right now. We're catching up. We're going to run out of laps, I think, to maybe push for a podium, but the pace is insane right now. Here we go. Let's try and line up Leclerc here. I don't really want to get stuck behind the final 2 corners. Up the inside. We should still get DRS, I think. No, maybe not. That's a shame. But yeah, Leclerc does pit. Hamilton pits as well, so we're P7 now. And 1.5 off. We've completely run out of battery. You can see my lights flashing. We're out of juice. But let's try and get within a second here of the cars ahead. Oh, first warning there. Just pushing a bit too much into Acqua Minerale. Let's see if I can get within a second here. If I just throw the car over these curbs. There we go. Gap now 0.8 to Pierre Gasly. So we are within DRS range. Let's see if we can pass him ASAP. If we pass these 3, it'll be P4 for us in this race. A bit of wide through there. Wide through there again. Suddenly I'm on 2 warnings out of nowhere. Ooh, Alonso, Norris going at it. Gasly locked in behind. Gasly goes defensive. Got the drive. Nice, nice, nice. Into Tosa. Yeah. Oof. That was a bit of a scary one. But we've got it. Around the outside. Whoa, Pierre trying to go back up the inside there. I completely turned in. I tried to clear him, and we did. Got to be careful now. On 2 warnings. If I get a penalty, that's going to be disastrous. Let's try and get Alonso here. Flick it through the chicane. And my DRS is going offline. Important to pass then. At this point. Up the inside of Fernando. And now let's get Lando as well.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
No DRS, but we've got the good old-fashioned slipstream. Can we still use that? I'm completely out of battery charge, which isn't going to help. Just lacking a bit of straight line speed here. Come on. Nope, not quite. We're going to have to maybe try on the last lap without DRS. We're going to be relying upon just pure ERS, to be honest, to look at this one. Unless we can go for a similar move through the chicane and into the Ravazza like we did with Alonso last lap, as Hamilton takes away my purple lap. Let's see if I can do this. It seems like we're way more aggressive than the AI. This is good. Don't really want to drain all my battery here, but I don't really have much left anyways. Damn it, wasn't able to make it work. Can we get it on the last lap without DRS? Just pure slipstream. I'm out of juice, but we are right in the slipstream here. We're going to have a little look. Oh, not quite able to though. So hard to outbrake into turn 1. We'll try it one more time. Norris is using the rest of his engine mode right now. He's getting away from us. This isn't good. He's just pulling away on the straight. I need to send it through here. That'll do, but Lando's just driving away. He's out of battery, but I'm going to run out of straight. No. Unless we can absolutely nail it through here. Oh, Lando gets out of shape. That might be the invitation we need. DRS. Not quite.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
It's a performance that our Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix winners can be justifiably proud of. And I'm sure there'll be celebrations tonight. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I'd say it was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Well, there we go then, race done at Imola. We finish in P5, and for my first laps around here, I think I did a pretty good job, to be honest. I got up to speed quite quickly, a bit more setup work and, you know, a bit more refining it, and we should be comfortably fastest around here. But Verstappen wins it by 16 seconds, so fair play. The podium wasn't too far away, but I wasn't quite able to make it work. Still, a really, really enjoyable race. It's good to see McLaren have been given a bit of a boost in the patch as well, by the looks of it. Both cars in the top 4. But yeah, Verstappen wins it, Ricciardo second, Bottas third, Norris P4. We finish in P5 ahead of Alonso, Gasly, Sainz, Stroll, and Russell scores a point for Williams. Hamilton P11 on a fastest lap with a 2-stop strategy ahead of Ocon, Leclerc, Raikkonen, Schumacher, Giovinazzi, Mazepin, Vettel, Latifi, Tsunoda. So yeah, there you go. There's your lot. There's your top 20 and the final race results. But anyway, that was a race at Imola. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Have you guys tried the track? What do you think? You know, give me your feedback. I personally think it's insane. Credit the Codemasters. They've done a great job with Portugal and they've done a great job with this one as well. And hopefully the same applies to Jeddah in the next month. But that's going to be it from me here today, guys. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, a big shout out goes to the channel members. And finally, check out the 2 videos on screen if you haven't seen them. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. And that's goodbye from me.